Alright, I just realized I accidentally started recording on my desktop, but I knew I don't really care. To be honest, I'm gonna just do this video. I'm really tired, and yeah, it's like 4:30 p.m. and I'm already tired. What's the desktop? This console. That's good. I need that to text someone an image, but I cannot open that on my main screen. That's not a smart idea. I'm just gonna do a lot of multitasking this episode, and some dude commented about mine being reconstructed. I'll check it out, I guess. Dude, come on. Thanks. Right, fair enough. Let me get WhatsApp web loaded. I don't know if I can actually do that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I know how to scan a fucking image. Okay, great. Let's get started. We are here on -7, and I want to have a little talk. I want to have a little talk about the coronavirus because it's getting worse than ever for a lot of countries, and that's not good. It's not, because, yeah. Let me explain. If you are in a country which is affected by the coronavirus, which is every single country in the world except China, and if you're in China, the chances you're watching this video are extremely small. But if you're in a country which is being basically grasped by the coronavirus, yeah, if you're in a country, follow the fucking rules, dude. You are putting so many people at risk and ruining the lives of a lot of people. So if you don't follow your government's social distancing rules, do it. You will save more lives than you probably would have expected to. And if that rule is maximum 3 people at your house a day, do it. If that's wear a fucking mask, do it. I'll get back on the nose mask in a bit because I'm gonna get a little bit political. If that rule is that you are not allowed to eat on the train because you have to take off your mask, just don't take off the fucking mask, innit? Let's get a slight bit political. My country, the Netherlands, for those of you who don't know, is having a hard time making masks. What do you mean? What do you call it? He's having a hard time making masks like mandatory by law. That's how you call it, and that's a bad thing because if face masks aren't mandatory in public places like the train station, people aren't going to wear them. I am guilty of this myself because I follow all the guidelines, but if there is a guideline put in place, I sometimes get lazy, and on further inspection, I do realise that that is a bad thing because I want to be as politically correct as I can. I want to help as many people as I can, and by not wearing a mask, I am putting people in danger. And if you do the same, you are putting people in danger because it's especially bad where I live in the Netherlands, because yesterday there were 10,000 new cases, and that's been going for a week, which is not even arguably bad. It's just bad. And alright, all that I had to cut. Let me think. Yeah, my country. The Netherlands is just absolutely horrible at regulating coronavirus because we have a lot of human rights, and in most cases human rights is a good thing. But if you were to ask me, I think my human rights could be violated to keep me safe. And if you disagree with me, you're allowed to. I would be glad to have you disagree with me, but wouldn't you think you'd rather have your human rights violated every slightly because you have to wear a fucking mask than die? Yeah. Would you? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather die, or would you rather wear a mask for a bit? And then I don't really want to get really political because a lot of people that watch me are from America, but if you're American, I'm here for you. But I'm not going to come visit you, dude. Your country is fucked. Mostly Americans are the worst when it comes to this pandemic, and it's kind of funny. I went on Facebook because like a week ago or so, so when I didn't have my personally put social media ban, I went on Facebook. I checked out those anti-mask subreddits. That's what you call it, not subreddits. That's dumb. Anti-mask Facebook groups. That's what you call it, yeah. Anti-mask Facebook groups, and I honestly have never laughed harder in my life. First up. Secondly, I have never been so worried about the human race. What do I mean by that, you may think? I mean by that we're all fucked if you keep going like this. You do not get the right to complain about a fucking mask, Karen, or whatever your mum's name is. I don't care. If your parents are not wearing their mask, or if someone you know is not wearing their mask, or following the rules even, go do it. Go tell them to fucking do it. This is a subject I get really mad about sometimes, because people are just so ignorant sometimes. And yes, I do admit to taking the train when I wasn't supposed to, because it was for entertainment and not needed. I do admit to sometimes not wearing my mask at the train station, even though it's highly advised. I do admit to being wrong sometimes in the same situation. But if you're putting actual people at risk, like at risk of their lives by being a little bitch and coughing in their face because you think you're edgy, honestly go drown. And as I said, I don't want to get mad in a video. It's not how I am, it's not how I want to be, but if you're putting people at risk, I get the right to be a little bit mad about it. Yeah, that's what I have to say, to be honest. It's just all over. King rules. I'll leave some links to the Dutch resources, the American resources, and the UK resources. If you're not in one of those countries, go find your own. You can probably find it in about 10 seconds of googling in your native language. So like, let's say you're from Estonia. You just go Estonia coronavirus guidelines, and there you go. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, or whatever you want. You can find anything by 10 seconds of googling. And no, you googling against vaccines or against masks is fucking retarded, mate. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope I didn't come off too mad in this video, because I really don't like being mad. It makes me a little anxious. Ugh, I hate the word. To get mad on video, because I don't know how people will respond to it. But I thought this was the thing that I needed to talk about again, because last time I remember someone in the Wide Haven community talking about this, it was Voba back in May. And yeah, I just thought something had to be put straight, and well, there it is. So, if you did enjoy this video, do like, subscribe or whatever. If you hate me, I get why. Go watch my other videos. I'll probably link some. I'll link the reason why I'm not on social media, as I mentioned before. Yeah. See ya. Bye bye.